Hello guys, and welcome again to another video. We are on the ground at Mallorca. We're going to be doing the return flight from yesterday's video. We have changed positions because obviously we exited FSX. We've got GSX to work, which is good. The only problem is we can't do boarding or anything like that, because this A321, which I've downloaded as a freeware, you can't open any exits apart from the main doors, apart from exit 1, which is at the front, and GSX wants you to open every other door on the plane. So what we're going to do is use GSX for pushback, which is going to be fairly simple, I hope. Pushback, and we're going to go nose right, nose left, tail right. That's what we'll use GSX for anyway. Let's jump in. I have no idea, again, how to start the Airbus A321 up. So we're just going to do Control-E and I hope that turns all the engines on. I know it's newbie, but I haven't learned how to do it yet. Let's just hope these engines start to spool up. The one on the right, engine 1 is spooling up anyway. That's a good sign. Let's just set the parking brake so we don't roll away. When engine 1's spooling up nicely. Let's hope engine 2 does the same. Yep, there we go, engine 2 spooling up. Well, that was an easy startup for us. We can go into the VC now then, and master caution, I can go off. We can switch to GPS because we've already inserted our GPS route from the online flight planner. So we are kind of using a company route type of thing. Let's knock this up to 250 knots, the usual. Altitude today is only 33,000 feet. We're doing a lower flight. We're 5,000 feet lower than, or 4,000 feet lower than our flight here this morning. But it doesn't really make a difference. If anything, we can go a little bit faster. Not by much though. Well, that was a big jump, wasn't it? Oh my god. 33,000 feet, and again the Airbus can climb nice and quick, so we're going to set that to about 2,100. That's all that done. So we can flick the auto throttle switch on, and we can also put altitude hold on. Flight directors are on. All that's good, and we're ready to go. What we're going to do is quickly go into the fuel and payload. I'm going to change the fuel. We do need... I forgot how much fuel we needed. That's good. We'll just have to fly with the normal fuel then. I think it was like 26,000 pounds or something, but we'll just stay with the normal fuel. We're going to the overhead panel now. A bit far away again. Rotating beacons on. Strobe light can come on. Wings don't need to be on yet, but the navigation light can come on. Taxi lights on. Seatbelts on. Dome doesn't need to be on. And that's that. If I can click the right button and go into the virtual cockpit, that'd be nice. There we are. Engines are ready, so what we can do now... Oh my god, I've turned the engines on. And we need GSX to push back with engines turned off. This is going to be a problem because... Let's just turn them off. There we go. Get GSX to push us back. Nose left, tail right. And here comes the man himself to push us back. Lovely GSX. Being handled, as you can see on the side of the tug, by Swissport.
Hello, Captain. You're ready for pushback.
Good, because I am. Hope these engines start up again. If not, it's going to be a nightmare. They should do though. They seem to
Locking gear.
start up easy enough last time. I say again, this is a very nice livery. I'll leave a link in the description down below to the website where I got it from.
Departure check completed. Lights are
There's the
managing
parking
push.
brake.
All engines clear. Start
And we
that
can
wheel.
start the engines. Now we just gotta hope these engines start like normal again. They are still spooling, so hopefully. Oh. It looks like they're both working, so that's good. It's a good thing for us. Oh look, there's the engine fire on engine 2. Brilliant. What I think we're going to be doing is taxing out of here left and then going that way on the taxi and then taking off back over towards the ocean. That engine fire doesn't look good. Engine 1 not spooled up, apparently. Isn't this just brilliant? I knew I'd have a problem with the engines. Let's go again. Come on engines, please start. Are both engines turned off now? Yes. If you control E and start them. For some reason engine 1 isn't starting. And last time engine 1 started first. Are we going to have more problems with the Cerebus that's starting the engines up? Please work.
Set parking brakes.
Parking brakes set. See, the engine doesn't look like it's spooling up at all. And I don't know why. What are these? They can go on. They shouldn't be off. The APU generator. Why is...
Unlocking gear. Tow truck disconnected. Bypass being removed.
Nothing is working for us.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Apparently that engine started, but it's just not. None of the engines are started.
Clear to start engines.
I know I'm clear to start engines, thanks GSX, but... that's that engine in life anyway. Let's give it some throttle straight away to see if we can just kick it straight in. Sounds like it's working. Let's just bring the throttle back down. Come on. Other engine start. There we go. That's promising. Let's release the parking brake and get going before the engine's cut out again. In fact, it doesn't look like our left engine's even started yet. There we go, it's spooling up now. Come on. Start for me. We've just got no pressure in it. don't want to go anywhere with no pressure in the engine. See, that's the problem there. For some reason it's turned off. There we go. Is it starting up? Come on, please start. It's just not gonna start, is it? Why do we have problems with the Airbus all the time? Bloody rubbish. There we go. I think it's clicked into life now. I just seen some smoke coming out the back of it. Yep, there we go. Finally, we've got the engine kicked in. We're going to taxi on to... I don't even know. We're going to go this way anyway. Zoom out the cockpit a little bit. There we go, that's better. Master caution warning lights on. So after a bit of struggle with the engines, again, we are back underway. This is why I prefer flying Boeing, unless it's a payware add-on for your Airbus. But oh well. Cloudy around Mallorca today. Don't know if that's right, but it was like that when we landed, so. Monarch. We're taxiing rather quickly, 40 knots. Let's just slow that down a little bit. I think we're going to be taking off the wrong way. Yeah, we are. Oh well, it doesn't matter. We're just going to have to swing around. I think if we do a... if we take off quickly enough, we might be able to pull a right-hander. Maybe. And get onto the GPS again. Well, I'll see. We can go to flaps 1 anyway. Oh, we're already at flaps 1. Taking off runway 24 left. And we'll do a straight out roll, I think, here. Here we go. That's 80. And 40. V1's high up. V1 and rotate. Positive rate, gear up. And that's that. We are up. After a bit of a struggle on the old engine start. That sounded weird for the engine, didn't it? But there we are. We have just done like an illegal thing. We shouldn't really turn back around over the airport, but we did. Doesn't really matter. I guess we should have turned on the left. But it doesn't really matter. And there we are, up. Clouds are looking rather grey, a little bit, not thundery clouds, but they're looking choppy. Apparently the weather at Birmingham is near enough the same. We are doing a joint flight again today with FlyX Live. He's on P3D though, so he's the lucky one with all the good graphics. I'll leave a link to his YouTube channel in the description. This flight isn't going up, but he has some awesome videos on there, so I'll leave a link to his channel in the description. Also head over to our Twitch. It's every flight that I do, I always stream as well. I'll leave a link to that in the description, as I usually do. Yeah, so we're just about getting onto the GPS now. An outside view. Wings. Lovely moment. Flying over the mountains of Mallorca. See the jet streams just coming off of the wingtips. Yeah, we're at 5,000 feet now, so yeah. That was an alright takeoff. A little bit sketchy. A little bit rushed, I think. V1 in an A321 is apparently 160 something knots. It's quite fast. That's what it was saying to us on the old speedo on the left hand side. So, oh well. Looks like we are going to be flying up through some clouds, just coming over these mountains. But, yeah, they shouldn't be too much of a problem for us. So we can climb super quick in this A321. It's got two powerful engines. It's not bad inside either, in all fairness. I think the Aerosoft is obviously going to be a lot nicer, but have a look at them clouds and that water. That is just awesome. That is awesome. Let's get a proper look on that outside spot. Look at that water, boys. Look at that. Wow. Not looking that bad for default FSX, I must say. These are all just freeware add-ons that the water is, clouds are freeware. It's not default, but it's nothing special. Nothing paid. Lovely. There's 10,000, so we can turn the landing lights off, and we can turn the seatbelt sign off. Tax lighting off as well. And now we can increase our speed up to about 290 knots. Now we'll go to 300. And that's it. Let's get into some cinematic. guys, so as you can see we have dropped the altitude quite a lot. I forgot to video the start of descent. Doesn't really matter though, we're at 10,000 feet and just cruising for a little bit. As you can see out the window, and if we go into this view, over England it is quite cloudy. When I say quite cloudy, very cloudy. Scattered clouds, they're nice looking clouds though, nothing to worry about. Yeah, so we're currently at 10,000, only 45 nautical miles to go. Sat at 190 knots. It's bringing us around nicely and smoothly. The flight down again has been nice and smooth. We've had no turbulence, no bad weather. We don't really get any bad weather currently because we're in the summertime, so, well, European summertime. I guess if you flew in Australia or somewhere like that, you might get a bit more rain in, you know, southern hemisphere type of places, but in England it's not been that bad. Not being that bad. So we're just cruising down towards there now on the Monarch A321. Again, these liveries are very nice. Yeah, it looks nice and simple. I like the Monarch one. There's the front view. You've got the turbines working and the two pilots, well, the pilot and co-pilot. Some nice scenery going on down here. This is all default FSX, but for some reason it looks a little bit nicer than European scenery. I don't know why, but I just think it does. 40 miles to go now. We have got speed brakes on because the A321 does like to run away with itself quite a bit, and the speed will just go up and up and up even if you've got no throttle. It's a bit weird. So we've got speed brakes on, just a touch. But yeah, we're just cruising in now. As soon as we hit that 30-mile like zone, I think we'll start a descent now down to about 4,000 feet. I think it's probably a good time to do it. In fact, let's go down to 6,000 and we'll drop at 1,800 feet per minute. And what we can also do is activate the nav1. See what that does. Last time when we were landing in Mallorca, it didn't actually do anything when we had to go in for a full manual landing. So hopefully it does something on this one this time, and it can help us land the plane. The landing wasn't that bad in the previous video, a bit to the right, but it's okay. We can make another good landing here, hopefully. So we are landing into the Birmingham airport, and we are using the UK 2003 version. It is quite nice still. It's not obviously as good as the paid, but we're not getting any payware until we get our new computer in a couple of weeks' time. We're just dropping now slowly. 8,500. If we zoom out on the map, we'll probably be able to see our turn. There we are. So we're almost in line with the runway, near enough. So as we get a little bit closer, maybe about 20 miles out, we hopefully will kick into the ILS and on the radio stack and all that stuff. If not, we might be in a little bit of a trouble, but that's okay. Down there, is that telling us what the flaps should be at and stuff? So if you can be at 230 knots for flaps 1, 230 knots for flaps 1 plus F, 200 knots for flaps 2, 185 for 3, and 177 for full. We've only used 2,925 pounds of fuel, or kilograms of fuel. There's the times down there. I didn't even realise that. Zulu and local time. I don't think that's totally correct though, because my watch is set to 1741, and obviously the local times there it's saying it's 1739. Outside temperature is 13 degrees on the ground at Birmingham, 7 degrees where we are currently in the, up in the sky. That's alright, it's not that cold. Not that cold. Obviously colder than Mallorca though. Or colder than Mallorca. into the outside view again, have a little look at these clouds going past us. Just waiting to hear that Morse code type noise on the radio stack. Hopefully we can get it. If not, it's not a big deal. We'll just have to do the manual landing ourselves. But we can hope. We're going to drop down to about 5,000 now. We want to keep on top of the altitude. We don't want to be too high, but we don't really want to go too low either. So we'll drop at 1,400 feet per minute to 5,000, and then hopefully we can drop down to landing level when we reach the next waypoint. So what I've not done is turn the seatbelt signs on, and we're at 5,000 feet. You can go on, landing lights can come on, taxi light can come on. There we go. Passengers are all safe now. That was a bit of a late decision to put the seatbelt signs on. But oh well. At least they're on now. We are pulling up again. I'm still waiting to hear that code go off. I hope it does go off. If not, it kind of makes the video a bit more interesting, I guess, doing a manual landing and all that. Let's drop down to 4,000, and we'll be at 4,000 for the waypoint. We hope. Drop at 1,200, we'd probably be there. Yeah, that's 1,200 feet per minute, and it doesn't look like it's going to take us a minute to get to that waypoint, but you never know. It might do. Right, again, these clouds are looking sweet. Looking very nice. We've only got 21 miles to go, so hopefully this Morse code is going to kick in a minute. There's a helicopter flying over outside. If we don't get Morse code, that's okay, I guess. But another thing, I hope there's GSX on the ground at Birmingham, because obviously I've only ever flew out of here. And that was without GSX, so GSX will be nice to help me find my way around the airport. Hopefully we can get it. Going through some clouds now, so I guarantee we're going to get a bit of turbulence. In fact, if you watch the speedo, we are bouncing a little bit through these clouds. The speed's dropping. Wow. Next view. There we go. Sweet. Clouds are around 4,000 feet, and what we're going to do is drop to 3,000 just to get out of these clouds. 3,000 is way too low for what we should be for the runway, but we can just stay at 3,000 for a bit longer than we would normally do, just getting away from these clouds, making the ride as smooth as possible for our passengers on board. Those virtual passengers. There's the runway. We can just see it off in the distance. Just about. Look at the speeds carried away with itself again. So we're up to 200 knots now. What we're going to do is just drop this down to 170. For the time being. Hopefully we slow down a bit. We've got the full speed brakes out. Slow down. It doesn't look like this is going to put us onto the navigation again, does it? Oh well. Getting close now to landing. Shouldn't be too long until we're out. Or until we're down, I should say. There's the runway anyway, right off our nose now. Probably waking all the citizens of Birmingham up with the low-flying A321. 3,000 feet. It's not going to be... I think we're breaking a few rules flying at that altitude over Birmingham. Over any major city, really. But hey-ho. It doesn't look like we're establishing on this ILS thing, so... bit disappointing. Set the altitude to around 1,000. We won't start descent just yet. We'll cruise at 3,000 for a couple of minutes. We're sitting nicely at 175 knots though. 170 knots. Again, these clouds look awesome, don't they? Look really cool. For freeware clouds, they're nice. Yeah, to me that doesn't look like I'm in line with the runway at all. Unless that's not Birmingham Airport, I don't know. I'm getting a bit worried now. That is Birmingham Airport, isn't it? Right, okay. Let's take manual control, because I'm not lining up with the runway there, am I? Let's go for gear down.
2,500.
Gear down. Let's bring our throttles in, and we can turn the speed off. We can control them ourselves now. We'll go to flaps 2. Just trying to cut across. Didn't line up very well. We're a bit high. Try and drop down a little bit. Keeping that speed around that mark. Let's go to flaps 3. This is going to be a quick landing.
1,000.
Full flaps.
$500.
We are a bit low. In fact, I say a bit low, we're very low. Pull up a little bit.
100 above. Minimum 200.
I don't know what this Airbus guy thinks he's talking about, because I'm 500 feet above the ground.
100.
Oh, this is a bad landing. The wind's blowing me everywhere.
100.
This isn't fun. Last flight ever in the Airbus.
50.
Oh god.
30, 20, retard 10.
And that's us down. That was a terrible landing. Terrible landing. We dropped way too quickly. Right, let's see if we can get GSX to work. Oh, we can, look at that. We'll go to gate L. We'll go to gate 42. Request follow me. Swissport International. Let's just taxi down. We'll wait for the follow me car so he can tell us where we're going. Hopefully I've picked a gate with a jetway. I can bring the flaps back in now. Follow me's arrived. Let's go. Come on, Mr. Follow Me. I think I can see GSX over on the right hand side. I think. It doesn't look like we have a jetway though. Which isn't a problem. I would have preferred one with a jetway, like. Well, that's okay. In fact, no, we might have a jetway. In fact, no, I don't think we do we? Sorry, Mr. Follow Me, I can see the people, the GSX now. Is he reversing? He is. Man's got skills. He's gonna drive under me now. Idiot. This looks like a little bit of a sharp turn that I'm gonna have to make. Going in there. Okay. This is gonna be fun. (42L) and it's 42C that will have the jetway. Yep, I was right. We haven't got a little man telling us when to stop. We'll keep on going. I think we're a bit far out there yet. Yeah. A little bit further forward. A little bit. Bang. Stop. Perfect. It's a shame we didn't get GSX because that would have been a 10 out of 10 parking. Parking brake can go on. Engines can be turned off. And there we are. Down at the ground. Now I'm going to request deboarding from GSX, but it's not going to work. But anyway. Thanks for watching the video, guys. If you've enjoyed, please make sure you leave a like. Comment down below again if you have any routes or anything like that you want me to fly. And subscribe to the channel if you're new. Obviously, again, we stream. I stream everything on Twitch. So head over there. Link will be in the description below. That was good, guys. Thanks for watching. I've been Joe, and I'm out. Peace.